Hi, welcome back. This is Chris over at WildCard. We are going to be starting off a new Star Wars Sunday special, either every week or it could be bi-weekly, kind of depending on my schedule and how many of you fans want to see more of the show. But what it's going to cover is it's going to cover anything Star Wars. So this week I wanted to start off with a little discussion on Obi Wan. So we know where he ended up at the end of episode 3. We also know where he started off at the beginning of episode 4. But a lot has taken place over those years here, and we've seen a slight glimpse of it in Rebels. And then, spoiler alert, I'll give you guys a little bit of time here involving the Season 2 premiere of Star Wars Rebels. So if you have not seen that, now might be the time to click out of the video, possibly return back later once you've seen that. So in that episode, Darth Vader does find out that Ahsoka is still alive, and his plan is to use her as a means to track down Obi-Wan. Now, I do have a problem with this because I do not want Obi-Wan and Darth Vader going head-to-head yet. We basically saw that in episode 4, and Darth Vader says, I haven't felt this presence since, and you assume it's Obi-Wan, which, obviously you shouldn't even assume because that's what he meant. But I don't think it would mean as much if they had fought one more time in Rebels and then 5 years later, now they're on the Death Star fighting. It's just not as impactful. So basically, I don't want them fighting. However, I am still open to Obi-Wan showing up in maybe an episode, just kind of like a short mission in Rebels. I think it's very important that he kind of stays on Tatooine for most of that time. Just because, it seems like he has not been with the Jedi for a very long time. He still goes by Ben Kenobi. He has not heard the name in a long time. So it wouldn't be as meaningful if he was just kind of thrown in Rebels, continue to go by the name Obi-Wan, continue to fight Darth Vader, and fight with all the Jedi, or the remaining Jedi. So I hope that they remember that if they're going to put him in either season 2 or future seasons of Rebels. Now, the last thing, one of the most important things I think that could be very interesting in the upcoming seasons here is possibly a final showdown with Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Now, we don't really know the future of Maul or where he's at all right now, but there has to be some sort of closure there. After the death of Qui-Gon Jinn, it's basically fate. So I would like to see one more episode with Maul showing back up, Obi-Wan fighting him, and then eventually the final closing of the Darth Maul chapter. So I think that would be a perfect way to introduce Obi-Wan back into the show. Now, certainly if there's any way that you want to see, not Darth Maul, Obi-Wan in Season 2 or any future seasons of Rebels, let me know. And then if you have any other questions, if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, write it in the comments. We'll kind of filter through those, and we would love to do an episode based off of what you guys want to see. Now, also, if you like this episode, go ahead and hit the like button, and then subscribe. We're going to have a lot more Star Wars. We're going to have a lot more other things. So stay tuned every Sunday here on WildCard. See you guys later.